Here is where, I know y'all been waiting. So 2011 happens, and of course, like the biggest, most important thing to everyone, a little game called Marvel vs. Capcom 3 happens. And I was one of the first ones to put up online matches of Marvel 3 because I just had the game a little early. So this was the first time playing Marvel 3 online, and we didn't know how bad it was going to be or how good it was going to be, or yeah, left channel audio only. The very, very early stages of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 begin happening in 2011. Now, let's see what leads up until the obvious. I come up with a Wesker combo video. Let's see if this is one ear only. Does anything cool actually happen in this? Oh, this is a neat looking combo. Cute, cute. I ended up kind of liking him. Wesker ends up being a pretty cool character in the long run, and I think there's player matches and some just throwing up footage. Like this was my identity of just throwing this shit up at any given point. The weird thing is, I've made by 2011 March 14th my first actual channel update. And I don't think I've watched this since it came out, so this might get a little hairy.
I was recently approached with an opportunity to work for a website on another YouTube channel called vidthrough.com, as you're seeing the ad right now.
Long story short, these guys are like, hey, we want you to make videos for us. They're like, hey, you can make videos for us and we'll pay you a cut. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I can just like casually make videos and make a little bit of money on the side. Neat!
The reason I took this one a bit seriously is that I went to their site and I found a really professional, good-looking site. You should check it out.
Can I talk like that again for the rest of the 2011 retrospective? So I had to make a few videos. I was going to talk about Marvel 3 and, you know, Call of Duty. I was just going to try it. And
alongside that, I know a lot of my subscribers here also were really into the Black Ops front and the Call of Duty front, which
people really like Black Ops and Call of Duty, so I was gonna try it. And just give it a shot, you know? I just didn't wanna. Chat, how infuriated are you right now? So these guys just wanted me to make videos for their website and actually pay me a little bit of money on YouTube, so I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm actually gonna put effort into this. This seems like it'd be fun. The best thing that came as a result of me being like partnered with someone was the fact that I was challenging myself to come up with new ideas. I wanted to come up with some interesting ideas to impress these guys, if not try something different. So the first thing I did was these goofy how to dominate Black Ops, which we're gonna listen to this, and
a mixture of rushing down and some mixture of point control.
It's the same trash. I think I was recording this on a MacBook Pro using GarageBand or something like that. Absolute trash. But I did have an idea to essentially take what a lot of people were already doing for Call of Duty, commentary, and talk over their gameplay. I wanted to do the same thing for fighting games, because I hadn't really done that for fighting games yet. I wanted to take online matches and do per match analysis and sort of break down my personal experience in the match, much less give advice of the mistakes I made or how good it goes. So this begins a little show called The Online Warrior. This is March 2011.
Hey there, everyone. Maximilian here, back with another video, this time with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And
I have a bit of a speech impediment when saying Marvel vs. Capcom. Instead, I don't say Marvel vs. Capcom, I say
this time with Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel? I call it Marvel vs. Capcom. I start identifying these things in my voice that you don't enunciate and stuff like that. So, wait a minute, why am I saying that like the wrong way? What the hell's going on? Marvel vs. Capcom? But that's all it is. It's just match-to-match analysis. I think this, like the guys on Shoryuken.com ended up putting this on their front page, which was really cool. Event Hubs ended up putting it on their front page. Was any of this like revolutionary or amazing? It wasn't. But was there anyone else doing commentary-based match analysis where the gameplay footage wasn't of some dude's camera being held in 240p? And their voice sounding like they were talking through the ass of an angry bird? There wasn't. The little bit of time and money that I invested into making the audio sound okay and making the visuals actually look not absolutely terrible was enough to get me like front page on websites and shit. Actually some recognition in some way, which was super cool. People actually give a shit. There's people that are actually leaving comments and stuff, and love that maybe some character tutorials in the future. Dante and Doom would be good as I use them. And that's the thing, I was taking this shit to heart, man. I was reading every single one of these, and like, it was very important to me what everyone was giving me feedback. Of course, if people are liking what you're doing, you have to do more. You just have to do more. Let's continue. There's like part 2 of this one. Here's episode 2, and I'm curious if anything actually changes here. There's a moment where I'm like, well, I gotta do this better. I gotta do something, and I gotta do it better, right? Right? I don't think this is it.
Hey guys, I'm Maximilian. Oh! This is episode 2 of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, The Online Warrior. Enjoy.
Oh man, how do you go bigger and better? You gotta go for a horrifying face reveal. Just go straight for it. And do I think I even... Is this the video where I even... Let's see how bad it is. Let's cringe the fuck out. Get ready.
So now that episode 2 is over, let's look at the top 5 things you can take...
On-screen text?
Learn to block against Zero and Sentinel.
Nope, that's not happening.
Be careful against Hagar and Tron Assist.
All this is actually very good advice. These characters were absolute nightmares. So, that was episode 2 of The Online Warrior, the very beginnings of providing commentary. This was a cool episode, I think.
Hey everyone, I'm Maximilian, and you're watching episode 3 of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, The Online Warrior.
Jesus. Why? Why did there have to be like a stage play? That curtain though. There's a good chance I was standing on the bed.
In this one, I want to set an example of how taking the strategic elements of playing online can be adjusted.
And then you realize when you start making the video, I'll just start talking about shit, how difficult it is to talk about shit without going, like having concise, like thought, stream of consciousness, and being able to translate that stream of consciousness, something that I ended up practicing for years, and I'm still shitty at. I still go, like a lot, but the act of talking, just speaking consistently about a topic and then carrying that conversation. Did I have scripts? Hell no. I'll tell you right now, all the conversation things I've ever had on YouTube are scriptless. They are scriptless. Most of the fight scenes in all of Assist Me are scriptless as well, but let's continue.
You know, the stuff that happens online.
Oh, you dirty hobo licker! I'm gonna kill you!
But
that was a good example. I want to stand by that. That's a good example.
And good luck ever using the gun against the dog. It's like she was designed around the gun.
There's probably one of the first jokes that is Assist Me related in some way that would later lead to us making Assist Me.
What would you do if you had this giant white dog with non-stop attacks just thrusting into the front of you for a full match? Huh. Could you imagine what it looks like through his eyes? Huh. I do wonder what it looks like through his eyes.
Bad setup, perfect execution. Bad setup, beautiful execution.
Out of my way! Too slow!
First time using weird editing and sound effects and shit like that? Hey, I'm learning a little bit here. I'm learning how to do some shit here. But dude, these videos at the time were like getting 20,000 to like 25,000 views. That shit was amazing. So it just led to more, okay, well I just got to start coming up with more ways to reveal my face. And I think we got one more before the eventual happens.
I think I've played this game before.
Too many face reveals. Oh god.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally giving a nickname to Morgan, and it's going to be Bullet Hell.
I called it! I called it way before!
There's no way! Oh no!
That's a YouTube thumbnail bait right there.
Don't you hate level 3 X Factor, Amy? What do you know? You're just a freaking dog.
Good editing, too. Once again, the beginning. Had an idea. My dog is a character. What if I get my friends to become characters? This is a trailer? That's right, I made trailers for all of these. So this is the beginning, chat. We're now in April 2011. It has begun. I hired my friend Andrew. He was a film student at the time to borrow some film equipment, some DSLR cameras, which was film equipment at this time, and some lighting to come shoot something. And he did it for free. Everyone did it for free. It was just a goofy idea and we were gonna have fun. We had so much fun. Actually, I have the outtakes to show you how much fun we had. And after posting this trailer, everyone at Wednesday Night Fights was like, so is that Dr. Doom tutorial coming out? Can't wait to see it. Like, and people were actually kind of excited. Max's channel is gonna have the Dr. Doom tutorial. And like, everyone's like, it looks so great. It looks like a movie. Everyone was like giving me shit. And I was like, gotta get home. I gotta get back home from work immediately and edit. Because all I was doing was working full time, competing, and then editing every possible waking moment. And somehow my wife didn't leave me. It was incredible. I'm gonna watch as much of this as I possibly can. But you gotta understand, this was the first time we were doing anything that was movie-like. My whole game plan for Assist Me was to create a tutorial that would keep a casual audience interested, have something for them, but also be something valuable for people learning the game. That was the point from day one. Was I gonna make the best players in the world? I wasn't. I just wanted people to learn more about fighting games a little bit while having some fun watching a video.
Whoever you are, I play a mean Wesker.
Good joke. I would say it right now. Of all the jokes that might be in here, still a good joke. So this is actual lighting, right? We had no idea what the hell we were doing. We had these hot fucking lights up in this little hall room in the middle of dank-ass Santa Monica, like 3 floors up, where there was no air ventilation. So yeah, Simmons ends up playing Dr. Doom. I come up with a voice for him a bit later. I have him record the voice and I add it in post. So I had to learn how to do voiceover here. I had to do like video editing. I had to integrate the gameplay into it. There was a lot on my plate. This shit took days, like so many days for me just to get part 1 ready. I think it crashed in editing like 8 times as well. It was stupid. It was super stupid.
He's a little funky to use at first, and he takes a little while to break open. When you break him open, it's really good.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That one probably embarrasses me more than anything.
That's just my dog, Emmy.
And talk about creating unnecessary problems. Like, for some reason, I never wanted to tap the buttons on the arcade stick, but I needed to act like I was playing the arcade stick. So I didn't ever tap the buttons on the stick, which looks weird. And then now I have added in post arcade stick sounding buttons. Fuck was I doing?
Yeah, that's pretty good. You want to see mine?
I think it's still good. It works on a couple levels, I guess. Yeah, one more of this because we could watch a lot of these for a long time, but there's some episodes I'd like to highlight and maybe not every single one.
Doom, what are you doing in my bathroom?
Why is zooming on his dick? Why? The thing is, I feel bad for people. The bar has been set too high for internet video, right? Thing is, the bar was low. That's all I'm trying to say. At the time, this is a very much right place, right time. There's a lot of people that were getting into fighting games from Street Fighter 4. There was a lot of people that were interested in Marble 3, because Marble 3 was a fun, crazy looking game. There wasn't anything like this on YouTube next to maybe Angry Video Game Nerd. Angry Video Game Nerd was the big inspiration I had for this too, because I watched like, you know, the Roger Rabbit and the Joker episodes and stuff like that. And I thought they were fun, but I'm like, what if I can do it like educationally? Make jokes with the character, but also teach people, you know, teach people a certain thing to do with fighting games. The websites picked it up and all this stuff was like, it became a big deal, which was, to me, the biggest thing in my world at the time. The latest episode of like The Online Warrior, I injected like a Doom intro into it because everyone was like, oh, Doom's so funny. Right, the characters are cool. Let's have them come back.
Greetings, unworthy peasants. You are watching Dr. Doom, the unstoppable warrior.
Doom, what are you doing here?
Doom will not leave until the downfall of Richards is complete.
All these little things that we were just sprinkling throughout. Oh my god! Oh my god! The hell's going on? I made a news station out of this shit?
Frost is infinite on certain characters.
You got nerve. You got nerve.
I forgot I made this. Holy shit. There's something so pure about that cheesy news update. Holy shit, my hair's a bird.
If you guys enjoyed it, and feel free to comment or rate on this video, as I pretty much run this whole operation based off user feedback. And my computer literally did blow up when shooting the original Assist Me video for Dr. Doom.
I fucking forgot about that. The rendering of the first Assist Me episodes, no shit, blew up my computer. It exploded. The hard drive was still there, so I still had the data, but it killed my processor. I think this was just a basic episode that I needed to put up because I was working my ass off on the Wesker episode.
I'm back, and he's coming.
Great Scott.
He's coming. Damn, Chad, I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna be able to watch. 2011 is fucking packed. We did this for years. We try to film a fight scene. I guess we have to, right?
What, you want an ink ribbon or something? Come on, let's go! You don't deserve to be a god. That right is now mine.
That's a good punch. That was actually a good punch. Assist of the day. I forgot about this. Capcom was like, hey, we have this little thing called Assist of the Day where you help people learn how to play the game. Do you want to make something? I'm like, sure.
Greetings, unworthy peasant. Have you ever wanted to rock so hard you can make your enemies' faces melt? Well then, get ready. Because on Assist Me Today, Doom is gonna make you rock so hard, any woman you look at will become pregnant. Yeah!
And here we go.
Become
This gameplay video
pregnant.
comes
This is the first time Capcom ever talked to me, and they were like, your Assist Me videos are super cool, or something like that. Here's another funny, goofy video we made. I think it went up right around EVO.
I'm here to tell you about something very important, something that's been plaguing our community for years. And that's a vital element that's missing in our
Those are my
modern-day
glasses.
fighting game.
This was my petition to get Strider in Marvel vs. Capcom in some way.
You don't realize how much you miss something.
Strider user for 15 years. It hasn't even been 15 years since he's been a fighting game character. So what's funny, chat, is that in this time frame, from the first Assist Me video to this one was less than 3 months. So you can already see that with just that time frame, 6 or 7 videos in, things are getting a lot better. Audio's better, acting is better, camera and framework is better, blocking is way better, like all this shit. Funny enough, Ultimate Marvel 3 is announced. I just start making like breakdown videos talking about the leaks in the roster and everything, and they start doing extremely well. Like Marvel 3 was like my life at this point. It's funny, it seems like this was such a long year, but man, like all this shit happened so fast. The first episode of Third Strike the Online Warrior, because 3SOE came out in 2011.
My name is Maximilian, and you're watching episode 1 of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, The Online Warrior.
This is when it was first a commentary.
So
It was really just about me talking about a lot of Third Strike shit, because suddenly Third Strike was like relevant again. It was insane. Here, let's just do this, because this is actually not copywritten anymore. I'm not in trouble with this. Big thing with a lot of these videos that gets me in a lot of trouble in the future is music. The big gag that we had for the Jill episode was that I wanted a joke that was like an epic rap battle. That was the beginning of it. We filmed it really fast. We got it made really quick. I wanted to emulate an epic rap battle video.
Up
in your ass. You can't even dash. Rip you in half. X Factor. I'll eat it up. With a mask too if I was ugly as fuck. And crazy enough, we get DMCA'd from Epic Rap Battles. They're threatening to DMCA us just on the fact that it was parody. And to me, legally, now knowing what I do makes no sense. I could have countersued the holy shit out of them and won super hard. But I didn't know my value. I wasn't making any money. Nothing was there that was relevant enough for me to actually have a convincing case, if not have the confidence. But what's funny is that what we were doing was completely legal. We copied nothing of theirs. It was complete parody. Even though we weren't planning on continuing, it was just a joke. It was so similar, they felt threatened. And they're like, you can't do this anymore. Stop doing it. And they were sending me personal emails. I was getting emails from lawyers. It was crazy, dude. All things considered, I kept the video up the whole time. Like, I actually defended that the video should stay. I'm not blaming Epic Rap Battles and the people that are actually responsible for the creative process, but the problem is that they had legal teams. They had their own that were trying to, you know, control things as much as possible. All things considered, that was a very weird point in my 2011. That was like a sudden kick in the dick of reality where, oh my God, we just can't do whatever we want and have fun anymore. We actually have to be super careful. It didn't really end up biting us in the ass in the long run. It just sort of made me be aware of the industry in a way that I wasn't just ready for. So I had been doing this for approximately less than like 5 months. We went from this shit to making an epic rap battle similar enough to the actual official product in less than like 5 months. All this shit happens, like, it's insane. The rap battle's huge, it blows up, it gets like a million views, which is one of my biggest videos. I got an email from Seth Killian. We want you to make Assist Me for Capcom. We want you to create this show officially before the game is out around September, and the game wasn't coming out until November. So we had approximately 4 weeks to come up with planning, production, writing, execution, and editing, all at the same time. And the next day, I'm laid off. I was like, well, if that isn't a sign from the universe, I don't know what is. So we get commissioned to make Ultimate Assist Me for Capcom. But the problem is we got to make this shit we had to make this shit incredibly fast. We had to make 12 character tutorials in 4 weeks. It was a moment where, oh, I can actually pay people. Like, okay, we can do this and we can pay each other. We got to make our official product for Capcom, which was a big deal. And for Capcom, it was a pretty big deal too, because Moderate Flex, this was the first time that Capcom actually worked with anyone in the FGC for an official capacity. This was the beginning. Working with people outside of Capcom directly or official talent agencies or agencies in general was something that they don't do. And I was the first one that they did that, where they're actually like, we're gonna get you to officially produce this for us, for our game. The biggest thing that they said to me was, in that email, I remember it vividly, and it gave me like the motivation that we have 4 weeks to do what's pretty much impossible, and they told me, don't fuck this up. And this was the first time we officially worked with Capcom in any respect, and I was super nervous. I was writing half of the episodes while I had to act and direct. Like, this is why in any shit we do now, I write myself out of big situations. I write my character out of it, man. And the last big movies we did, I was just like, get me the fuck away from it, because I need to be behind the camera and I need to be editing live in my head.
We will be reunited again on November 15th.
Ah, the date drop. Hey. Then we made 5 more episodes!
What's the catch?
You're going to make me as good as Dante.
Little did we know. Oh God, man, we're getting to the end of 2011 at this point. We're in November 8th, 2011. We had done the job, the gig for Capcom. It had been done. All the videos were approved. I began the Online Warrior, all centered around Marvel vs. Capcom, while trying to keep making Modern Warfare 3 videos and Call of Duty videos, because right around this time frame, I think I get partnered. Right, my channel actually becomes partnered. So Machinima picks me up and I start making videos for them. And then this video also blew up.
They actually replaced Dr. Doom's voiceover.
This Doom is in Salty Bet, really?
God, it's so bad.
That's cool. That video went a little viral. When I saw that, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start a quota where I was like, I'm gonna make 5 videos a week. I'm gonna start making general gameplay videos, talking commentary videos, and I'm gonna see how I can keep this up. Like, how can I do this? Man, yeah, then Heroes and Heralds comes out, Street Fighter Cross Tekken gets some gem stuff, and oh my God, our holiday special.
Happy holidays, motherfucker!
That's a crazy 2011, man. Like, absolutely insane how much bullshit we did in 2011. It was just a non-stop roller coaster of just thing after thing after thing after thing after thing. Here's what I wanted to look up. Here's the last thing we get to end 2011 on, is this.
Got a PhD from the University of Phoenix because he schooled that bitch for free. All matchups are 9-1 in Doom's favor. even versus himself. He is the most interesting villain in the world.
I don't always use X Factor, but when I do, I prefer the finger lasers. Stay salty, my friends.
This fucking commercial. 2011 was fucking insane. And we worked our ass off.